guys, it's your girl Beautifulrebel and welcome back to my channel. Anyways, so judging by the title, we're gonna get right into this story time. So this is about the story when I got sleep paralysis. Now this happened to me when I was going to school in Jamaica. I was in primary school? No, I was in prep school. So this was probably like around 4th grade, I believe, 3rd or 4th grade. Shout out to my people that, that went to Hill Prep with me. In Port Antonio, that school's now shut down, but yeah. For all my Port Antonio people, where I used to live with my other grandmother, now my grandmother's in Jamaica, now the one that's here on my mom's side. I used to live in an area of Jamaica called Snow Hill. So, Snow was in Port Antonio where, y'all see my vlogs or whatever. So for the people that live in Port Antonio, I know you guys know this section of Port Antonio. Well, this guy named Willie. I guess he passed away, I believe. He had like businesses in Jamaica, whatever. I used to live by Ball Ground. So like Ball Ground is where they turn into like turn into a college now. Like it's like a little like college area now. And the reason why it's called Ball Ground because like my crib used to be up here like in the area. It was like 3 houses in the yard. It was a big like 2-story big ass crib where my little Indian friends used to live in. Then my crib next to it, and then at the bottom hill another crib where my other little friend named Princess used to live at, whatever. And then right when you go down the hill, it's like the road, and then down this area it was like a ball field, and then straight down, way deep down the ball field, whatever, it was like a beach area. But anyways, so I like this little crib, whatever. I love this little crib I used to live in, but there was these shows back then as a kid. I forgot what these shows are called, but if I could Google it, I'll find it. But it was back then on like Nickelodeon, or like, I believe it was Nickelodeon, but it was like this little paranormal, first of all, I love horror movies, I love scare movies, I love all of that. So even though I be scared sometimes, like I love all of that, you feel me? So there was a show, if I could describe it for you guys. It was like a little kiddie show that came on in the night. Not kiddie, but it was like a show that was done in night vision, where like 2 groups of kids had to go through like a murder type of thing, or like a scary thing where they had to find clues, and they had to run around like this dark camp and whatever. And then it was like ghost hunters back then, that still goes on now, where like people go around with like try to find like paranormal activity in cribs and stuff like that, and try to find ghosts with like certain devices. I used to love watching that. So the way how my crib set up, it was like the porch, which Jamaica call like veranda and whatever. When you go in my crib, it was like a 2-bedroom. So as you walk in, the living room right here, huge, dining room, huge, big kitchen and everything. And then we had a 2-bedroom. So it was my cousin's room, huge as hell, and it was my grandmother's room, huge as hell. So me and my grandmother's shared room, because that room was mad big. So each room had a TV. Living room had a TV, my room had a TV, my cousin room had a TV. So the way how it was is like with my cousin room, you could walk to the bathroom, and the bathroom connects to the other room. So there was 2 doors on either side of the bathroom. So I used to love like watching little paranormal activity stuff, and my grandmother and I had like a little small TV in the room. The other rooms had like, the living room and my cousin room had like flat screen TVs, whatever. Plus when I wanted to play my video game, because my first my first ever game console was an Xbox 360, I believe. It was the black Xbox, yeah, the Xbox 360. And my first game on it was like Lunch World, whatever. That was my game. My cousin still got my Xbox to this day. But anyways, so I used to go in my cousin's room to play Xbox. Now, when I was in that crib, I always had an eerie ass feeling. Like it was creepy, like mad creepy in that crib. Like y'all already know, I'm telling y'all, I want to brush these bangs because they pissing me off. Like sis, I overbumped them. But it was one night, whatever, I'm still up every night watching like the paranormal activity stuff. So at this point now, my grandmother had a little radio in the room. So the way how the room is dumb big, we had this big ass bed, and I was a little kid, whatever. So on the radio, she used to play something called Raga Shanti. For my Jamaicans, that's like a guy that talk in the middle of the night, whatever. So sometimes she'll turn the TV off, and Raga be talking like people's business and story and news and all type of shit in the middle of the night. And I had school the next morning, I believe. So yes, I did. So I never forget this day. I went to sleep, and In my dream, I was a ghost hunter and it was a night vision. So in my dream, I was like upstairs and I was walking by the railing of the stairs, whatever. So I'm walking with the little machine, whatever. All of a sudden, I got picked up, slammed in a wall, and then dragged down the stairs. So I woke up, and if you know me, I sleep on my side, on my stomach. I never sleep on my back. Why I woke up like this? So while I woke up like this, I look over and my grandmother is knocked. So I can't move, but I'm screaming. I'm trying to move. I can't move. I'm wilding out in my head. I'm just like, Well, I'm thinking I'm making noise, but apparently I'm not. So I've always felt an eerie feeling in my crib, not only because of me watching the scary movies, whatever. So I'm there. And I'm screaming like, So I look around now. I'm taking my eyes. And I'm looking around the room. The room is pitch black. I like to sleep in darkness. But sometimes my grandmother had the lamp on. This was the first time my grandmother did not have a lamp on. So I'm like, So the way how the bed is like the bed is like this big. Well, not this big, but it's like I'm in the middle of the bed. In front of the bed to the left side is a chest of drawer, which is like the dresser, a tall one, and the TV was on the corner turned off. In front of it was a wardrobe, as Jamaicans call it. I don't know if y'all call it like that, where it's like a closet, like an armoire type of thing, like a big closet, and 2 mirrors in front of it. Next to that was the passageway leading to go out the room, and next to that, on the opposite side, was the bathroom door. Feel me? So in between the bathroom door and the wardrobe is the passageway. So all of a sudden, I'm looking up, and like I said, I can't move. I look up and I see this big form of like a guy's head, and it was just like black eyes, and it was just like smiling at me like this, like in my face, like grilling me. And I'm looking, I'm like, and I can't move. So I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm wilding. So I always remember that my grandmother told me, until I'm scared, say Psalms 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. You feel me? So I'm saying that in my head and I'm still not moving. So I'm like screaming. And the head is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. All of a sudden I hear myself go, ah! My grandmother jump up. What happened? I go, cold sweat done washed me over, child. Like I was wet. Like I was like, it was crazy. My grandma was like, what happened? I'm like, I'm seeing stuff. Bro, she goes to get me some Milo tea. I love Milo. Gives me the Milo, whatever. I'm drinking the Milo. I did not go to sleep. I literally had to go get up at like 6 o'clock for school. And that probably happened like 2 a.m. and I stood up. I could not go to sleep. And I was looking like left, right. You feel me? So like that was my sleep paralysis moment and whatever. Paralysis. Whatever. Y'all know I got a speech impediment, whatever. But anyways, I'll tell you another story since the story is really short. So my cousin, whatever, I'm gonna call him Stepper, because a lot of people know him as Stepper, whatever. Well, my cousin Stepper was in the other room, whatever, right? I think this is around the time he graduated Titchfield or something like that. Or he probably was going to Titchfield. So his little brother, my cousin Andre, which you see in my my video, my Bean Boozled video, whatever, he came down like as a little baby, a little kid, whatever. So I remember I had this little heart teddy bear. It was like a heart, and it had like 2 long legs and 2 long arms, and like the eyes and mouth was on the heart. So I've always had that since I was like baby, little kid. Feel me? So he was like 2 or 3, whatever, or probably like 4. And actually I think he was like 4, because I remember we used to play on my video game, but he really didn't know that much. So like I said, he was in my cousin's room, I was in my room. So I used to always like watch him, play with him, whatever, and I used to turn on my game for him. So what my grandmother used to do is like tell us to go to bed. So she'll be out in the living room watching Bold and Beautiful, for everybody who knows that soap opera way back then. She used to watch Bold and Beautiful. She used to watch Bold and Beautiful, and we'll be in our rooms. So it was like late at night, whatever, and I'm in the room, and I would say it's probably like around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So I hear giggling. So I'm just like, why am I hearing giggling from the room? This boy should be sleeping. Like my grandmother sent him in to say his prayers, to go to his bed. So I opened the bathroom door, right? Opened the bathroom door. And like I said, there was another door leading to my cousin's room. I hear giggling again. I opened the door. This little boy sitting on the bed, laughing, like giggling, like very sweet. So I'm just like, what are you giggling at? He was like, I'm talking to my friend. I'm like, what friend? He's giggling. He points to the corner of the TV, whatever. I look over. I shit you not. The teddy bear was floating in the air. I was like, oh hell no. Like, oh hell no. You feel me? Like, I was like, oh hell no. So I grab him, and it's like he was in a trance. When I grabbed him, he just like, what like what's going on? I started screaming for my grandmother. My grandmother come in and tell her what happened. Till this day, she still don't believe me. Like, she still don't believe me. But a lot of stuff happened in the house after we left, because we had went back. My grandmother had came to America like in 2012 with me, and like my cousin was still living there, and we heard a lot of stuff like that was going on, like down to seeing snakes. So long story short, we found out that house was really haunted. So whatever I saw, whatever I felt, it was like, yeah. And I believe what the story was, like somebody either died in the house or died around that area of the house, whatever. So that's why I was seeing all the stuff I was seeing. And I'm not gonna lie, like, that shit was crazy. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for all the newbies on my channel, thanks for subscribing to me, and check out my other videos. Bye, guys.